launched my website, and I've been busy trying to make sure that every back end is all perfect and that there's no like loose ends between the URLs or problems with the website. So that's been fun. It's been hard though. So right now we're just working, and I'm going to be talking about my business and what I've done so far. So I started my business, Ophelia Origami, back in 2022, and I make, can't get them to stop turning. Origami crane earrings is what I started with because I love origami, and I've never really seen very many people who make origami jewelry. So I thought it'd be cool. I recently found out, if you are my last live, that I can coat them in resin and they will be perfectly better than when I coated them in Mod Podge. So I'm going to be coating my jewelry that I make out of paper, the origami, in resin now. Yeah, and then I got my stamp in recently. It says Aurora's Trading Post. That's my website. That's my brand name. I registered my business. I have a bank account. I am also registered for tax in Canada too. So I'm selling like these earrings that I make. I have a whole bunch that I have to transfer over onto my new cards. And then I have simmer pots that I'm also make. This one's a citrus charm. This was one of my best sellers. This one's one of my personal favorites. It's very strong. It's the Harvest Spice Pear. Was not as much as a bestseller because I was selling it in December, and it's more of like excuse me. It's more of a fall scent. But it's definitely one of my favorites. And then I created a few for Valentine's Day. This one is my spiced, it's supposed to replicate the cinnamon hearts. So this one's like the spiced sweethearts. And then I have the other one right here. And this is the strawberry one. It has strawberries, cranberries, and roses, apples, and a pear slice in there. The apples were soaked in vanilla to so that when they boil, like, I have a stronger vanilla scent. It's really expensive buying vanilla beans, so I had to opt for, let's see if I can find another way, and the vanilla, soaking them in vanilla extract worked really well. Yeah, so I've been doing that. So I took product photos, and my product, like, so you can see my light behind me, and then I have another light right here that's on so you can see my face. I was taking them. I was doing really cheap, I can't call it cheap though, so I put this as a backdrop. It's just a canvas from like the dollar store. I put that as a backdrop, and then I had this paper, the white paper, just laying down so that my products were on top of it. For my earrings, I'm hanging them on this tree I found at the thrift store, and I thought it was so perfect for the earrings. So like I would just, like this, lean them on right here, like that. It's a little hard because it's backwards. So I'd like lean them on here, take the photo like that, and they turned out beautiful. I'm so happy with how they turned out. But I do have an expensive camera because I got an expensive camera last May. So like it was over, I think it was $2,000. Yeah, that was a huge expense, but I really wanted to do photography, and I've been doing photography on the end. Russia legal English. I am not sure what that says. I'm sorry. But I do like your name, the Big Bean. Anyways, So I've been doing that. So I opened up my website. If you look in the description of the video, it shows my website, www.aurorastradingpost.com. I opened it on Shopify. I was on Wix before. I did have a website on Wix before, but I decided let's change things up. Let's go with Shopify. So working between Wix and Shopify, I found Wix to be a bit more user friendly, and easier to navigate. And but Shopify has a lot more features, but not as much personalization, if that makes sense, unless you know what you're doing with coding. Because if you can code, you can create an entire website by yourself on Shopify. But I use the templates. I can code, but not to the extent of making like a full website. Yeah, my dad does code websites, so he taught me some of that stuff. Yeah, and then for my simmer pot photos, I was taking this and I took like some fresh fruit, took some photos with that, took some spices and some of the dried fruit I had and just used it on the photos, and I like the way those turned out. I wish I'm going to come up with a different setup though for my simmer pots, because I want to get more, you know, fancy with the photos. So today I have a market on Saturday, which is in 4 days, 3 days, 3 days. So I'm going to be making little charms out of polymer clay. I will be making charm bracelets that you can create your own charm bracelet from the charms I make. And so, like, I'm going to be doing different themes. I'm going to try to do, like, book themes based around books, and then I'm going to be doing flowers. Back in December, I made earrings for Philip's boss as a Secret Santa gift, and they turned out really nice, and I'm going to be making those again. They're, like, little flower dangle earrings, and they were just so pretty. It was, like, one of my first times ever working with polymer clay too, because like I've worked with like actual clay, but polymer clay has a different texture to it. Yeah. So we're gonna start with making charms, and I'm gonna start with a few little flowers and hearts. I got a whole bunch of jars in, and I'm gonna be making like little Valentine's Day themed like what are they, like sceneries in the jars. So we have some pink right here that I have open, and a little bit of lighter pink. When I bought this, I just bought the Craft brand, and I just got the value pack. It was on sale though, that they had a sale going on, so I got it for like really cheap that day. Yeah, and then I'm going to put some resin in the jars, cure it, and then I have a whole bunch of these little charms here. Let's see if I can open it. Okay, I have a whole bunch of these little charms, watermelons, peaches, flowers, just different fruits and stuff. So I'm going to put them in the bottom of the jar, cure it. I used to put little weed nuggets in those jars and sell them for $5. That sounds like something my sister would do. I feel like that's something that she would do too. But $5 for that? Really? $5 filled this up? That you know, I guess that's pretty accurate. You might have been underselling. I don't know how long ago that was. You might have been underselling yourself maybe a little bit. Because I know I can get like a big container for like this size of container for $30. Yeah. Yeah, I like the little jars, though. They're fun to play with. I'm happy that none of them broke in the shipment that I got, though. Because I was scared that there was going to be broken pieces of glass, and that's the one thing I hate the most is broken glass, is dealing with that. So we're going to put the things on the piece of paper. It was definitely before it was legalized. Yeah. My sister was buying it. Oh, goodness. Was she buying it before it was legalized too? I know she was consuming it before she was 18. Um, but she doesn't. Nose pin is so pretty. Thank you. I need to get a new one because one of the gemstones fell out like many months ago, and I just keep forgetting to buy a new one. But yeah, I had this really pretty gold one, and I wore it to the premiere of, what was it? Black Panther 2, because it fit the theme. I had like a whole white outfit, the gold hoops, which are like, it looks like the necklaces they wear. Subscribed. Oh, thank you. And then I had like gold earrings in. And I need to find a picture of that because I love the way that outfit came together. So wait, I just need to grab the jars just to make sure I don't make the hearts too big. Okay, I'm back. If you have any questions about running a small business, drop them down below. I also got these little keychain things. When I saw these, I was like, I need to get them. Do you do live sessions? No, I don't. I've been getting into doing them more every couple of days. I do have young children that I'm in care for all the time. So it's a little hard to do sessions every day. Currently they're sleeping, so I'm taking advantage of that. So here are the little jars I got. So it's just a really tiny little jar. And then the little corks. I can start doing live sessions more often if more people are wanting that though. So there's the little corks. So I'm going to be doing like little hearts in the jars. Oh goodness. How many are in here? I think there's like 100 jars in here. 50 to 100. I can't remember what I got exactly. So I'll put those back in. So yeah, these are just little itty bitty jars. Like they're probably, yeah, they're like the size of the top of my thumb, just a little bit smaller than that. And I have small hands, so that's how you know they're really tiny. Okay. We're going to probably break this down just a little bit more so I don't make them too big. So that's a decent size. I want to make sure that it fits into the jar, so that's still a little too big. Let's see. I'm used to working, so with my experience with origami, I'm used to working with really small things because I used to make like these microscopic, like I've made origami this big before, like itty bitty. I do want to try to beat the world record for the tiniest origami crane, but it's like 1 or 2 millimeters big. And it's so tiny. I've made like extremely tiny ones before, and people are like, how do you do that? Like I have really I have a lot of dexterity in my fingers. It's starting to go away though, as I've had carpal tunnel while pregnant twice now. So that's not the best. Okay, we're just working on the little hearts, creating the little shapes. Okay. You can see they don't need to be perfect. Okay. Here, Goodness, can I get it close enough to focus? Is it gonna focus? I don't know if it's gonna focus now. Yeah. Can you spin the wheel again? I love that wheel. What wheel? Maybe you're thinking about somebody else. I've never spun a wheel. Oh, are you talking? Oh no, are you talking about that big wheel that I filmed a video about? The Price is Right video? I mean, I can, but that is, yeah. That's about a 5 hour drive away from me. I mean, I can in the future if you guys want me to spin the Price is Right wheel. Um, yes, okay. I'll do it within the next few months then. It's just a big trip to make up there because that's like a 5 hour drive to go there. We were living up there. Yeah, we were living up there for a few months. It's a small city in northern Alberta. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. I'm in Alberta. Guys, get there to spin the wheel again. I will tag you. I will personally tag you in the video so that you can see that video again. I thought it was so cool when I saw it too. I was like, I have to spin this. And my husband's like, why do you gotta spin it? I'm like, because I have to. I am from Toronto. Nice. I don't know much about the suburbs of Toronto. Actually, my mom was born in Etobicoke. If you spin the wheel again, I will like all of your videos and sub with notifications. You know how many videos I have on my channel? I have like 2,000 videos. I'm coming up on 2,000 videos. You're gonna go through like every single video. I mean, I will go and spin that wheel. So my mom was born in Etobicoke. We went to Toronto. Sorry, I shouldn't say Toronto. I should say Toronto. We went there in May of 2023 for a YouTube trip. And it was fun. We really enjoyed it. We walked around that the square. I don't know what it's called. We also went to the island on the ferry, and we spent a few hours there. We went through the maze and stuff. And we just explored Toronto. I do want to go back. I did enjoy it. I don't think I could live there though. I found it was just really busy. Yeah. But yeah, I remember that day, I weighed close to 400 pounds, and we walked the distance of a half marathon. So, what is that? 21 kilometers or something. We walked. I recently turned 11, and from my birthday, she took me all the way to the Price is Right place. Not the live one, like the one you went to. I spun, and I got 45 cents. A second spin, I got 30. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I want to go there again. I miss living up. It's a place called Fort McMurray. It's where all the oil sands, not all the oil sands, but a lot of the oil sands in Alberta are. We lived there for a few months in 2022. And I enjoyed it very much. I wanted to live up there, but there's just not that many work jobs for my husband up there, since he has a very specific field. Yeah, my favorite game are the big wheels and play the rent plinko. The plinkos, yeah. I like the plinkos. So in my markets when I'm running my business, I want to do a little plinko game. So I want to make my own little plinko game. Yeah, okay. So I've made like 3 little hearts so far. These will go in the oven later tonight. Yeah, here, let's see if I can. Let's turn it around. Come on. There we go. I got one little heart, two little hearts, three little hearts in there. Smaller than my finger. Don't mind my really bad. I still remember the guy who got all the zeros with 5 chips. That's super cool. Have you been following me for a while, Noisy Rabbit? Ooh, that's so cool. Are you a big fan of The Price is Right? Okay. I think I need to make this one just a little bit smaller. I want a little bit of variety in my size of hearts. Okay. I've seen you ever since that big wheel came out. Yeah, that was back in 2022. And yes, very much. I used to watch The Price is Right when we had, when I was still living with my parents when I was young. Um, Cash Cab was also legendary. Are you Canadian? I love Cash Cab. I found, where do they have it? They have it on, Amazon Prime now, I think, maybe somewhere else. I can't remember where. So I was watching all those, things lately. It was on YouTube. No, I'm Russian. Oh, that's cool. Is it like a Russian version of Cash Cab or the Canadian one? There we go. We got another one. Now we got 5 little hearts here. I found Canada is too busy and stressful. No, the American one. I wonder which one was first, if the American or the Canadian one was first then. Um, Too busy and stressful. Are you from Canada, mid class? Or like were you born somewhere else? Because I'm born and raised. I was born and raised in Calgary, and then we moved to a small town a year and a half ago. No, I'm an international student. Yeah, go watch some Cash Cab. I highly recommend it. Um, you're an international student. Where are you from? What are you studying in Toronto? I made a few friends with people who are international students. One of my husband's friends came from China, um, and he really enjoyed it here, and he didn't want to leave. So he got his India and computer programming. That's cool. So you know a lot about computers then, I guess. I'm not very tech savvy on my part. I've the making the website for my business was a bit hard because I was trying to figure this all out. One of my friends does website development and was helping me, and my dad can code websites and stuff, so he was helping with that too. Um, but yeah, it was a lot of just trial and error trying to figure out this website. Have you done anything cool, like cool projects for your program? I'm having a hard time with this heart. Okay, wait. Do I have it now? No. Messed up again. Maybe I just you're in your third semester. Nice. Are you gonna go back to India when you're done, or are you gonna stay in Canada? I know a lot of people choose to stay But you said that you found it really busy. Um, yeah, gotta agree. You didn't find India busy? Did you come from like a small town in India or like a village or something? If Toronto it is busy, but if you venture out west to like the prairie provinces, you'll find that it's definitely less busy. There's a lot of open space. Take a drive through Saskatchewan, and you'll realize how boring Canada is in that area. Everybody makes fun of Saskatchewan. It's literally just flat. There's nothing there. I live really close to the Alberta Saskatchewan border, and it's pretty flat where I live. Not like the absolute flattest you can get, but like my town is situated on like a really flat plain, and then on every other side of our town, if you drive like 10 minutes, it's all hilly and lots of trees. So, yeah. I also live right beside an army base too. Now we're doing the bright pink to make hearts. All you gotta do is just meet me at the... My toddler was singing that today. The ah-ba-ta-ba-tee, ah-ba-ta-ba-tee. We were watching videos about it. Ooh, come on, you got it. This heart is... I know a lot of people who work with polymer clay use molds and stuff, so they'll squish the clay into the mold. But I thought it would be more fun if I hand sculpt everything. And now I'm realizing that it can be a little bit difficult, but I have enough talent to do it. Okay. Do I got it? There we go. We got that heart. Just a little baby one. Okay, now next one. If you guys have any questions, just drop them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. I love chatting and I love making conversation. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just drop them down below. So we're going to fill this up with resin when I am done with these hearts. And we're going to make little... We're going to make little scenery things. We're going to see how this works for the sceneries. I have the huge bottles of resin right here that I got in the kit I ordered. If any of you guys want to go check out my website's linked in the description. It's aurorastradingpost.com. You can check out the couple of earrings that I have on there. What else? The simmer pots that I have on there. You're from a small town. That's nice. Yeah, I grew up in the city, so I've seen the busy parts and I've seen the quiet parts of Canada. Okay, this one's being a little funny. You want to stay here, but here, yeah, it's a little hard to find a job. I'm going to be going to school for interior design. Thankfully, that there are a lot of opportunities for interior design, but because I do live in a small town, it's going to be a little bit hard. Um, so I might do contracting and then just go to the city like for jobs that I need to do. My kids will be old enough by the time I get my bachelor's so that they'll both be in school, and I won't have to worry much about it. Um, you haven't had a job since the last 8 months, yeah. Part of the reason why I started my small business was just to make some money on the side. Um, this heart's giving me some problems. So, making that money on the side has been really helpful. And then when I start my interior design career, I will be able to find a full-time job, but I will also be doing contracting work. Honestly, finding jobs is just impossible in the market today. You gotta work like really hard to find one and do a lot of like social interactions with people just to possibly even land a job. Okay, I think we got it. I think I got it. Do I got it? Maybe. Nope. I think I need to squish it down a little bit more. There we go. I got it. That took a few minutes because I was either squishing the end of the heart too much or I wasn't making it look rounded enough and it looked too pointy. So I'll make two more light pink hearts and then we'll fill this up with resin. I haven't filled the bottles up with resin yet, so I'm not sure exactly how it is. It is the UV light resin, so hopefully it will cure nicely. Okay. I think, do we got this one? You know, the one thing I've hated about living in a small town is that you can't do nothing. Not in terms of like actually doing stuff. I mean, you can't really do anything. There's nothing fun to do here. But I can't do anything in this town without either someone complaining, um making comments about me behind my back, or copying my business idea. Because someone who is friends with me on Facebook decided, let's copy my simmer pot idea. Um, so that's why I'm trying to keep a lot of my next businesses under wraps until I launch them so that like I can be like, oh, I've been doing this for a while. I have been doing paper making for a while. I've been doing it for the last 2 years. I just got a whole bunch of new, goodness, I keep saying, I just got a whole bunch of new, things to make paper with. So I got a new, what's the word? There's this very specific word for it, but it's the mesh, the screen to make it. And making paper can be a little bit challenging though. There we go. We got all the little hearts. How many do we have here? We have 10 little hearts. So now we're going to put the UV resin in this. Okay, we're going to pack this clay up. Just wrap it up so it doesn't dry out. You don't have to worry too much about the clay drying out if you're using it like right away. You just have to rework it when you come back in. So we have the light, UV lights. We plug it in. I'm just plugging it into my computer because my they don't really make plugs for this size anymore, the USB. So I'm just plugging it into my computer because my computer allows that. We're gonna move these hearts onto my laptop. Excuse me, that was a hiccup. Okay, now I had the little nozzles somewhere over here. My desk is just cluttered with all my jewelry making stuff right now. Yeah. Oh no. Where you go? Yeah, I'm really bad at this. I'm so cluttered. I have ADHD, so my brain works in mysterious ways. And I like to do a lot of silly things when I move stuff around. Okay, maybe you're over here. Yeah, here you are. We got the nozzles. There we go. I'm back. You're back. Did you watch the cash cab? I'm being silly. Where is it? Do you guys see where I put those little charms? I just had them, but then I went to go look in the box that I had them in. Oh goodness, I hate losing stuff. Okay, we're gonna do it without the little charms right now. So I have this mat. So it's a little silicone mat. Right here, I'll show it. It's a little, here we go, the silicone mat. So we're gonna take the little jar, put the light on the mat, take our bottles. We're going to use the bottle I have already opened and used to do this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, I found the little charms. They were under the resin. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of charms in there. Now, for the people watching, you need to vote. So, comment down below. Should we do... Oh, this one's missing. Oh, no, that's stuck in there. Should we do flowers, green grapes, dragon fruit, peaches, oranges, purple flowers, lemons, pineapple, watermelon, or more peaches? Ooh, the dragon fruit? Okay. Anybody else have any other opinions? Or are we going with dragon fruit? Why were people hating on you in your big wheel video? Probably because of my weight. I do work out frequently though, but you said you're 11. When you get older, even now, like you'll find people that make fun of people for their weight and stuff. It's not the end of the world though. I don't let it bother me. Life is life. People are going to be rude regardless of how you treat them. So I just tried to pay no mind to it. Yeah. Just live life. Be yourself, honestly. Don't pay mind to people if they make comments at all. Yeah. I was about 200 pounds at 11 too. I started Ozempic recently because I had gestational diabetes, and it's supposed to help manage my weight. Honestly, just love yourself, and even if people do make comments, just don't pay any mind to it. It's not worth the mental toll it takes on you while you're on a diet. Yeah, I have PCOS, so I have, especially being at 11, you're at that age of puberty and your body changes, and it's the same thing that happened when I was that age. And you just gain a lot of weight like really quickly, and there's not much that you can do to stop it in that short period of time. Yo, no way. What? I have some wires somewhere. I'm going to be needing to clean up this desk. You're 180. Oh, that's great. If you're happy with your weight, that's all that matters. Yeah, I recently lost 11 pounds in 13 days on Ozempic. It's not that fun though, because it was killing my stomach. Extremely painful. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of resin in first, cure it, then put a few dragon fruit, and we're gonna just do that over and over. Okay. Oh, that's not very fun. Yeah, getting sick can cause some pretty bad weight loss. Okay. Okay, we got the first little dragon fruit in there. Now we're going to cure it. I'm not sure how long this will take, so we'll just keep talking. The little lid is stuck in here. I'm not sure if I can get it out. I don't think I can. Okay, we're going to leave it in there. We're going to just put the jars back in here. I might have to get more of these little fruits because I like them. I wonder if they're for nails, though. Are they for nails, or did I just get them for this resin? Okay. Okay, it's still curing. You can see the lights on. When I was doing my earrings the other day, where did you go? Here. We were doing these earrings, our little fan earrings. Moscow is nice. I've never been to Russia. I've only been to the States. Yeah. Okay, so these earrings, we were doing on my last live. I coated them in resin, and it took about 30 minutes to cure fully. Because I do know that my computer doesn't go to the full effect of what it can possibly go, so it might just be that, but it's much stiffer now, water resistance. You make keychains. I do make keychains. I have a few over there. I can post a video about it later, but I don't have the ability to grab them right now just because my light right here is in the way. Earlier I was talking that I got these little keychain things. Man, you're lucky. What's lucky? Here. I got these little keychains. My mom will argue with me over and over about a $2 keychain. Well, I mean, I am an adult, so I have my own adult money. But I have to argue with my husband now about spending money. Okay. Maybe it goes the other way. I'm going to be so mad if these don't work properly. Okay, we're going to try a different one. Yeah, that one's stuck, so I have to fix it. So we got these little cute keychains. They reminded me of when I was younger and had those little Winnie the Pooh keychain things. So I'm going to be making these, probably selling them for $5 or whatever. Like right now, literally. So hold on. Okay, it just turned off, so we'll go in there and finish with it. Check it. Okay, I have these cute little strawberry charms. If you ever just want to convince your mom, just tell her that you want to start a business and start making your own keychains and stuff. And start selling them. I know there's a lot of people out there who love supporting young entrepreneurs. Okay, here we go. Here's a strawberry keychain. I have these strawberry charms. That's cute. I love strawberries, so I'm going to have to make more of those. Okay, so I think for the most part it has been cured. You came back. Yeah, welcome back. We are making resin jars right now. So I'm going to put more resin in there. Just we're putting it in, squeezing it. We don't want to squeeze too much. Okay. It's nice and slower moving. Or am I a BBW? I am, but I rather not talk about that online. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got another little dragon fruit in there. And we'll put one more in there. Okay, we're going to cure it now. That will probably be another few minutes of curing it. Well, if you are, then you can go subscribe to me and watch all my videos of me being in videos. Where did I put the charms? Oh, here they are. Oh, no. Oh, there they are. I misplaced the dragon fruit ones. I wonder if I should put some peaches in there too. Dragon fruit and peaches. Or maybe the flowers. They're so cute and tiny. I love them. What do you think goes good with dragon fruit? Pineapple? Maybe these purple flowers. Do you sell your used clothes? I am willing to pay a good amount of money for them. If you would like to buy my used clothes, I will gladly sell them to you. There is an email attached to my account. You can email me. Okay. So we have the little cork here. Maybe the grapes. Dragon fruit and grapes. Okay. Should we make other charms now while we wait? I got some bumblebees. I also got these sharks. They're super cute. I'm 23. Okay. Wonder what else I should turn. What charm should I use? Maybe this frog one. Here, hold on. I do also have a noisy rabbit. If you're still here, I have this other keychain thing. I have a whole bunch of these that I've also been making into keychains. Here, we have this little frog that maybe I can probably in the next hour or so, when I'm done this live, I can email you back. So let's try this little frog charm. It just turned off, so let's do some more resin. I'm just testing to make sure it's not falling anywhere. It looks like it cured pretty nicely, so we're going to put some more resin. Just because where I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning, that's all. Well, I can respond to you as soon as I'm done this live, which will probably be in the next 10 minutes when I'm done this jar. Okay, so we put some more resin in there, and we're going to put some more dragon fruit in there. I want to make sure I cover all the dragon fruit, the whole dragon fruit. And I want to try to make it stand up more, so it looks kind of like it's floating in the liquid. How do people do this? I'm struggling, guys. Okay, there we go. No, not exactly. I did it. No, I will not give your email out to people. Okay, maybe we'll try this. We're going to cure it just a little bit first, just to get it a little bit stickier, a little bit harder, and then we're going to try standing it up. So just for it's on the lowest setting because I had it on the highest setting to cure the other ones. So we're just going to wait to let it cure, and then we're going to try doing this. Maybe in the meantime, we'll do this frog. I wonder where I got this frog from. I have a whole bunch of charms that I have no idea where I got them from. Do you want me to? Yes, you can email me now. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. There we go. We got it open. Now, I'll put the frog on, and the light just turned off, so we will be dealing with that. This is a lot harder of a metal to work with than I normally work with for earrings, so it takes a lot of strength to get it all together. There we go. We got the little frog on the keychain. Now on to this, and we are going to, oh, it's warm. It cured. It cured all the way. I can't do anything about it. It's gonzo. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I got 2 little ones left that I pulled out. Okay, so there, and then we're gonna put the last one in. Oh, this one wants to stand up. I don't know why the other one didn't. Okay, we're gonna fix this one that I just put in there because there's some air bubble. There we go. Now we're gonna cure it all the way up. And I'm going to figure out how to put this on to a thing, figure out how I'm going to sell it, this one little strawberry. I'm going to be making polymer clay charms and selling them. I have a whole bunch of metal ones that I make. Like this frog one that I just did. I have airplanes and compasses, I think. I still have to add a whole bunch of stuff to my website. Oh, here. I also have a popsicle keychain. And they're like, I think it's $5 each. My prices haven't changed in the last 3 years, and I think I might need to change them. So, yeah. And then when this is done curing, I'm going to put the cork on, put a little bit of resin around it, and then cure it so that the cork holds in. And then we'll be done for the night. What time is it? I've been on live for the last hour, so. And then tonight I will cook these hearts, and we're going to be doing the same thing that I did with this jar, but with the hearts, and putting them in there and putting some resin in there. Yeah, I'm so happy with the way everything's turned out so far, though. And I can't wait to work on some more businesses. Oh, that's really stuck. I need to get new pliers like that. The needle nose pliers. These are old ones. Ooh, I'm getting tired. These ones are old. I can't remember where I got them from. I think they might have been my mom's. And I took them. Ooh, it's really warm. There's a lot of air bubbles in it. This is like my second time working with resin, so I'm still getting used to it. Now, okay, we're gonna put a little drop of resin. just a little drop. Then we're going to take this and push so that I cure the cork in to the bottle so it doesn't just, did you get my email? I have no idea. My email is SIN. Hold on. It's rolling away on me. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. My email is, okay, if you're writing this down. I still didn't get anything. My email is sinclairkrose@gmail.com. Okay, we're just curing the last little bit of it. Hopefully it stays, because I haven't done this with resin before. And then we'll be making breast milk jewelry too in a bit. When my charms get here, I ordered a whole bunch of like little pendants. Since I don't work with metal just yet, I have to order the parts in. When I can figure out how to work with metal, I would definitely will work with metal though. Okay. Now we're just going to turn it over so we can get the other side and cure that. And then we'll have a little jar of dragon fruit charms. What other stuff should I put? Should I make like little bats? Should I make a resin bat? Should I... what should I do? I need to figure out some cool things to do with the resin in the jars. They're so tiny. I can't believe that they're like practically the size of my thumb. Just the top of my thumb. Okay. We're almost done. Okay, let's check it now. It worked. It worked. That's pretty cool. Now we got a whole bunch of dragon fruit. Won't even focus. A dragon fruit in a jar. No, I did not get your email. There's a lot of bubbles though. So I'm wondering if I like let the charm sit in the resin longer, that there will be less bubbles. Okay. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and hope you have a great rest of your night or morning or whatever time it is where you are. And I'll talk to you all later.